You carry this short life as if it were eternal. Have you ever paused to notice if the breath you just took in will actually make it back out? You run as if you have 100 lifetimes remaining. You are so immersed in worry as if you are never going to die. And then, suddenly, one day, death stands before you. In that moment, you realize that life was very short, but you made it burdensome and heavy. Life is not short. Your follies make it short. You have turned it into a race, an endless competition. You are busy trying to get ahead of your neighbor, trying to impress your relatives, busy trying to show something to your acquaintances. And in all this scurrying, life is slipping through your hands like sand. Stop for a moment, look within and ask, is this life? Is this what you were born for? To run day and night and finally drop down exhausted? All this running will lead you nowhere but to the door of death. Death, not fear. But awakening death is near, very near. So near that it stands right behind your breaths. It is watching you smiling. Death does not come to scare you, it comes to awaken you. But you are asleep in a deep slumber with your eyes closed. You feel you have a lot of time. You will start living tomorrow. You will change tomorrow. You will become peaceful and loving tomorrow. And death laughs because it has no tomorrow. It only has today. The life you keep postponing is the only truth. Live today, but you waited for tomorrow. You could have loved today, but you let ego stand in the way. You could have enjoyed today, but you carried the burden of worry. You could have been free today, but you made bondage your ornament. Life is short, therefore learn to live it with wisdom, cleverness versus wisdom. Wisdom does not come from a scripture, a sermon, or a teacher. Wisdom comes when you go directly to life, without any screen, without any deception or fear. Just think, how many times have you remembered death in your life? You forget it because you feel that even mentioning its name is inauspicious. But to fear death is to feel life. Remembrance of death brings a deep understanding. When you realize that time is limited, you begin to abandon worthless things. Then the important things start becoming visible to you. Your mind suddenly becomes light, as if an old burden has been lifted. If you remember death, you cannot hate anyone. You cannot compete with anyone. You cannot hurt anyone. You know that everything is momentary. Sin you are fighting with is also leaving. Your ego, your house, your wealth, everything will turn into dust. In that moment, a marvelous peace descends. You feel there is no burden worth carrying in this short life. Just live fully, deeply with your entire consciousness. The world wants to make you clever. Parents, teachers, society all say, be smart, be cunning. But no one told you to be wise. Cleverness, wisdom gives you stress, gives you peace, puts you in conflict with others, takes you within yourself, binds you to the world, frees you, helps you earn money, helps you find yourself. A clever person is always watchful, fearing that someone might deceive them. A wise person cannot be deceived because they have no expectations. When you find yourself, everything else starts to fall into place on its own, like life, celebration, or machine. Every human has a song within, but that song is buried. Why? Because you have made life so serious that the song cannot burst forth. You nurture it daily with the fertilizer of worries and hope for a flower to bloom. Life is not difficult. You have made life difficult. Life is a celebration, a momentary, delicate, fragrance-filled journey. If you are conscious, every breath becomes meditation, every step becomes a dance. But you are living like a machine, waking up in the morning, going to the office, earning money, returning home, sleeping, and repeating the same the next day. Was this life? You wore out your life trying to fulfill the dreams of others. You never got a chance to ask your own dreams, what do you want? Was all this burden necessary? Or did society place it on your shoulders and you didn't even question it? When there is the burden of a job, you say life is difficult. When there is sourness in relationships, you say life is painful. The truth is, life is none of these. Life is only what happens within. And what happens within? Ego, desires, fear, comparison, dissatisfaction. And you give this the name of life.consciousness. The second truth of awakening, the first truth of life is death, and the second truth is consciousness. If you understand death, consciousness begins to awaken. And when consciousness awakens, life appears in its original form. Peaceful, simple, beautiful, eternal. Is another name for this awakening. Do you think life is long? No? You just don't realize how quickly you become old. Your desires become old. Your dreams fade. The luster on your face is lost. Life is this, gradually fading, getting erased, dissolving. But there is beauty even in this dissolving. Just as the sun sets, it is not dying, but making way for a new dawn. Death is also like that. Not an end, but a door. Necessity and borrowed desires. The first step to understanding life was to see that it is short and ephemeral. But the second step is even deeper, to know what you should do and what you should not do in this short life, what to hold and what to let go of. Man's greatest delusion is that he thinks he can do everything. His aspirations are infinite, but time is limited. That is why he breaks. The chaos within you is due to this. You have never asked yourself, is this really necessary? Is this my priority? Does this awaken joy within me? If you look honestly, more than half of your desires are not your own. You have borrowed them, stolen them from society, accepted them from the crowd. And when you try to fulfill borrowed desires, you get tired and lost. Wisdom means letting go of the burden of the borrowed, only keeping what brings lightness within you, what touches your soul, what makes you feel that time has stopped while doing it. Living in the flow, you carry burdens. No sooner have you put one burden down than you pick up another. You add new sorrows to old ones. You feel that life is not possible without a burden. You feel that worrying is love, running is success, and tension is the rule of life. No, life is not so harsh. You are harsh, not life. Life is a delicate flower, but you want to tightly clench it in your fist, and the flower withers in your grip. There is no need to hold on to life. Let it flow. Let it happen. Play. You want to be intelligent. You want to be clever. You seek cunning in everything. You look for profit in every relationship. Clever people live by their mind. Wise people live by their heart. Cleverness binds you to the mirror of society. What will people say? Wisdom connects you to the mirror within, where you do not have to wear any false face. Cleverness is noise. Wisdom is silence. To live life, you needed wisdom, not cleverness. Life is not a war, it is a dance. And only one who is light from within can dance. You are heavy. That is why the dance is lost. The wholeness of the present, walk slowly, walk deeply, walk completely. When you fully immerse yourself in a task, even an ordinary task becomes divine. Walking can become meditation, eating can become worship. The only condition is that you are able to completely descend into that moment, but you are half-hearted. Your body is here. Your mind is somewhere else. Your eyes are looking ahead, but your thoughts are in the past. Your breath is in the present, but your desire is in the future. How can joy come like this? Joy is only found where you are, either now or never. When you descend into the now, life feels very light to you. You feel that for so many years you carried so many burdens in vain. You find that life was not harsh, life was very loving. You were harsh in your habits, in your fear. When you let go, you find. When you stop, you understand. Wisdom means the distinction between the real and the unreal. Understanding that very few things in life are truly important. Everything else is noise, crowd, or fog. Once this is clear, life becomes simple. Your heart becomes quiet. A silent smile appears on your face, as if someone has removed a burden from within you. This smile is the first sign of wisdom, the simple secret of life. The secret of life is very simple, but you make it difficult. Life is not an object that you can hold in your fist. It is a river that must flow. But you try to fill the river in your fist and then complain that the water does not stay in your hand. Water is meant to flow. Life is also meant to flow. And when you begin to flow, only then does life reveal its true fragrance. The biggest illusion is that we think life is a game of the past and the future. The past is a memory, the future is an imagination, the truth is only the present, and to live this now is wisdom. You spend most moments of your life either in regret or in waiting. Between these two, your hands remain empty. If you are peaceful this moment, your entire life journey becomes peaceful. If you are full of love this moment, your entire path becomes loving. Wisdom is not about how much you know. Wisdom is about how deeply you can feel this moment, how much you can let go of, how empty you can become. Because when the mind is empty, only then life fills it. Silence is the door where life reveals itself. From there, wisdom's born. From there, joy springs forth. From there, love flows. Joy does not depend on a reason. It is your very nature. You search for it outside, but it is within. Freedom, the ultimate understanding. When you stop holding on to life, life sits beside you. When you stop controlling love, love blossoms within you. When you stop searching for joy, joy dances around you. This all happens when you seize the present. When you say, just today is enough. This breath is complete. This moment is whole. I want nothing else. This is wisdom. When this begins to become clear to you, your heart becomes light, your eyes shine, your face becomes peaceful. At that time, you feel for the first time that you are living. Before, you were only passing time. Freedom is the essence of life. This freedom comes the moment you accept that life is short, and it is futile to live it in any way other than with wisdom. The day you understand this, on that very day you are born. The body was there before, but consciousness blossoms for the first time. Then there is no fear of death, no burden of life, no worry about the future, no regret over the past. You simply are complete, pure, without any effort. And this state of being is wisdom, and the fruit of this wisdom is joy. Life does not feel heavy to you. Now death does not frighten you. Now you are not in a hurry because you have understood that life is not a race, it is a dance. With ultimate understanding, life gently whispers in your ear, awake. This is the moment now. Life is short. But this short life can become the bridge that connects you to the infinite if you live with wisdom.